I would first like to quickly apologise to Bridget who's on the camera, because I know that any kind of wordplay gets her dry heaving, so I apologise for the title. Tonight, in lieu of anything witty or interesting to say, I've decided to put together a series of pictures of cute and furry wee animals. I sort of went for the presentation equivalent of My Sister's Keeper. If in doubt, kind of prod the mushy, tender bits. I will also hopefully draw on links to my work here in Edinburgh, my studies which look at the relationship between humankind and the so-called natural world, if such thing can be said to exist. At the suggestion of Nikki, and because I've got very little interest to say for myself, I've decided I'll blether at you about the fact that last year I was, for a brief period of time, a shepherd. This is from a CV I sent off for a funding application. No small joy to be able to put that on there. I also googled shepherd to see what the digital world thinks of. There seems to be two categories. It's a kind of sexy Jesus, or kind of craggy, wizened figure at the bottom there. I'm not sure I've got the hair or the moral compass to apply to the first, and maybe a little bit artsy-fartsy for the second one, but maybe somewhere in between. Anyway, early in 2016, I needed a job to kind of keep me afloat until I started studying, and lambing season was fast approaching. And my uncle and cousin farm just a bit south of Edinburgh and needed an extra help with what was going on, so I agreed. And then a shepherd left, so I kind of became a de facto shepherd for the next several months. If you get on the A68 and you drive south of Edinburgh for about 20 miles, it's just around about here. You can see it's pretty sparsely populated but also heavily cultivated part of the country known as the Scottish Borders. On farms you typically take a second breakfast I should say, at about 9:30 in the morning. And this is a picture I took one morning looking south. The hills in the background are the Eildons. I grew up just below them. So I was eating my peanut butter sandwiches and enjoying that view. This is where I would eat my lunch on good days. You can see the farm steading here. That's the leader burn down on the bottom left. You can see it's quite kind of biodiverse. You've got quite a lot of trees in there. You've got bodies of water. You've got gorse in the front, but it's not something you'd call a natural habitat, as you think you can see from this picture. Even the trees that are there are probably planted by humans or just left because that land was unproductive or just for aesthetic reasons. The hedges actually were probably funded with money from the EU, which encourages farmers to clear natural habitat and actually decimate local biodiversity. Just to convince you, I think I gave you a sort of misrepresentation of Scottish farming with the sunny pictures in the last one. That's a day in April of last year when a massive blizzard hit, and I was expecting a kind of snow day or maybe a couple of snow fights, but we had to work all the way through that. This is the kind of spicy danger bit to sort of get you back in after the EU subsidy chat. This was on week one of working. I managed to tumble this gator down a hill and jumped out just before it started rolling down, and then promptly burst into tears. Okay, I did promise you little cute animals, and luckily they've had the desired effect. This is a 3-day-old lamb during lambing last year, fresh from the womb, you could say. And if we just wait, I think it's probably about 3 or 4 days old. There's another having a little snooze on its mother's fleece. A lot of farms in Scotland will do indoor lambing. At Hill House, where I worked, it's outdoor lambing, but the ones that are poorly, you'll bring them into little makeshift sheds and sort of keep them on the straight and narrow. Even with those kind of interventions, you'll get roughly 10% of lambs dying over the course of lambing, so there's a darker side to the fluffiness. There is a satisfaction when you sort of nurse an ailing lamb back to life, but then you remember that it will be sent to market within a year to end up on your dinner tables. Farming in Scotland is changing. There's sheep farming, I should say. There's a kind of new statistical approach to it. In the past, farmers would kind of look at the bums of ewes and say, "Oh, that's a good one, I will have that." Whereas now my cousin likes to think of himself as sort of the Brad Pitt of Moneyball of sheep farming, where it's kind of statistical analysis. Anyway, sorry for the jarring transition from Brad Pitt to my only mug, but this is one of a litter of 5 pups that were born to Peg, one of the sheepdogs on the farm. Peg's got 3 legs actually. She was not named for that purpose. She was named before she had 3 legs. Anyway, this is 4 of a litter of 5 pups. Sheepdogs, working dogs are obviously a big part of farming and have been for centuries. I can teach you some of the basic calls very quickly if I've got time. There's sort of 4 or 5 calls you need. Come by, we'll send your sheepdog round clockwise. Away to me, we'll send it anti-clockwise. On the bike, we'll obviously get it on the bike, and then that'll do, we'll tell it to stop and sit. So there you can all work sheepdogs now. The role of dogs, I think, kind of complicates the relationship between humans and animals on the farm. Shepherds and farmers genuinely love their dogs, and there's a real kind of kinship between humans and animals, which sort of stands in contrast to the relationship with the sheep themselves, which are sending off by the thousands to be slaughtered every year. So it's a kind of interesting relationship. It does make you think about our relationship with animals, but don't focus on that, focus on the puppies. It's much easier to think about. Anyway, that's your last puppy for the presentation. In spite of becoming a vegetarian since last lambing season, I will be helping out this year, and I've already offered a couple of people in the room a tour of the farm after lambing. So if anyone wants to come down and see little lambs or puppies, then I'll be happy to extend that invitation to anyone in the room. Thank you.